Our Bible reading for today is 1 Kings chapter 12. It is interesting to ponder that Solomon had only one son that we know by name, Rehoboam. It is hard to believe that he had no other sons. Imagine, out of 1,000 wives and concubines, he had only one son to bear his name. And he was not as wise as his father Solomon. When Jeroboam, son of Nebat, who had fled to Egypt, heard of the death of Solomon, immediately he returned from Egypt. Jeroboam and the whole assembly of Israel went to Rehoboam and said, "Your father put a heavy yoke on us, but now lighten the harsh labor and the heavy yoke he put on us, and we will serve you." Rehoboam answered, "Go away for 3 days, and then come back to me." It is a good thing when there is a tough request before you. Take time to ask God for guidance. Had Rehoboam spent time with God in prayer, God would have given him wisdom like his father Solomon. King Rehoboam consulted the elders who had served his father Solomon. "How would you advise me to answer these people?" he asked. They replied, "If today you will be a servant to these people and serve them, they will always be your servants." This was a very good advice. But Rehoboam rejected the advice and consulted the young men who had grown up with him and were serving him. They replied, "Tell them, my father laid on you a heavy yoke. I will make it even heavier." 3 days later, Jeroboam and all the people returned to Rehoboam. The king answered those people harshly, rejecting the advice given him by the elders, and followed the advice of the young men. Rehoboam was a fool. When all Israel saw that the king refused to listen to them, they went home and made Jeroboam king over all Israel. Only the tribe of Judah remained loyal to the house of David. Jeroboam erected 2 golden calves, the young bulls, Apis and Menevis, to be worshipped. He learned it from Egypt. The one was placed at Dan in the north, the other at Bethel in the south. And this thing became a great sin for Israel. Please read 1 Kings chapter 12 to get the whole story in full.